Hi, it's Maria here. It is Friday, the 5th of July, and the 5th of July is a really important date for me because this day, 13 years ago, was when the very first Jumpstart class took place. And it's the exact same course ever since, and it's a fabulous course. And I suppose it just goes to show you when you trust yourself, even if you're scared to trust yourself, it's amazing if you channel stuff in and you follow your nudges the first time. It's still exactly right ever since. It hasn't changed. So yeah, it's amazing how divine guidance, or whatever you want to call it, when something is really right. It's the way songwriters talk about that inspiration. When you get it right, it's a classic basically. And I think actually there's a piece of paper on the ground that says a classic, because I still have the treasure map stuff here on the table. Anyway, I'm jumping on and off very, very quickly. It's been a very interesting morning. It's Friday, the 5th of July, and I've started making an effort to clear this here because I've got a client this evening and this has to be out of here. And with that, I hear the van pulling in for the concrete man. It's almost 2:30 now, and my lunch is on cooking. I have a client coming at 3:30, and a wonderful man was here earlier on about sorting out the concrete for me, etc. And it turns out he's actually the same gentleman who was involved in putting the concrete down in the sock factory 21 years ago, almost to the day, I reckon. And the concrete is coming from the same company that the concrete came from then as well. So it's like this is the right new foundation in my career. But the other thing then that happened was when he was gone, I was guided to sit down and start doodling basically with paper, and it was an experience that was very like the day that Anita, my friend, called in and we did the art therapy session, which became the front of the cover of my Kind of Magic book. So here's what happened. So the builder about the concrete has been and gone, and I know what it's going to cost, and there's actually a window of opportunity to do it on Monday. So yeah, I am now working out all the ways that I can bring that money in so that I can give them the go ahead for Monday and get it all done. But the reason there's a blank page here in front of me is that I have this huge burning desire to draw a money tree. And what's been coming into my head for the last few weeks is that song about me and my lollipop tree, but it's like a money tree, and you plant. Yeah, I'm not sure what has to get planted. I think it's all connecting back into this Pearlandra thing as well. It's like it's about planting new seeds and watch them grow. And interestingly, I'm just grabbing this over here. This is the card. Or this is another one of the cards, but this was the card that ended up in my folder for the whole time I was doing the Blaise Brosnan business course. How can I move forward? And then what's really interesting is this is it. I plant new seeds and watch them grow, but they never felt like actual seeds of a plant. They feel like seeds of projects and dreams and goals. And yeah, so this is what I'm very much feeling, but I have this massive desire to draw a tree here now, and I'm going to draw it. I've just taken my markers out. Don't think I'm going to get the treasure map done before 3:30 because I need to get this whole place sorted before my client arrives. But yeah, something's happening here. Yeah, back in a few minutes. So this is the yeah, I feel like a kid back in primary school again, but this is the way I've drawn it. So what I've realised now is that I am the tree, and I have 3 big projects, and one of them is, well, the first one that came into my head is the Heart of Ireland, the Heart of Ireland Festival. So one of them is that whole huge Heart of Ireland project. One of them is my Inspiration business, so my courses, my books, all that stuff, and the Holistic Centre Tranquility. that needs to develop out of that. And the third one over here, which is actually this one over here, this biggest one, that's being a mother. That's being a mother, being a friend, nurturing, being that mother energy. So I suppose it's more to do with my personal life, but it's definitely to do with motherhood. And yeah, so that's what I've just been told. And just pricked out three different greens because they're all slightly different energy. And I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to put some green in here now as well. This is definitely the start of something new and unique. I've never seen anybody else do it like this so far. So yeah, let's just watch what happens next. So the next thing I've been guided to do is just to literally the colors that appeal or that resonate with each of those, I suppose, the branches of who I am and what I'm here to do. Yeah, I've just written in motherhood, tranquility, inspiration, and then Heart of Ireland. So that they're all moving out into the branches. Yeah, it's this almost feels like it's my heart here, and I just feel all this energy like moving up towards me, and I can feel energy moving in my head. So yeah, this is interesting. I'm just gonna see what I'm guided to do next. So I was just guided to yeah, draw hearts for leaves, and actually it's really interesting. But there's always hearts forming everywhere around me. And I'm just going to run and quickly show you what was beside my bed this morning. Look at that heart. That was there this morning when I woke up. And I took a similar one away from there a few days ago as well. I mean, I don't know if you can see it as well as I can, but when I was sitting in my chair earlier on today, I could see that there's like a heart hollow shaped out over there among the trees. And then the trees down in the corner of the garden, kind of masking that electricity pole, or I think it's the pole for the aircom. That's also forming into a heart shape of its own volition. Then of course I've got the heart shape in there in the ivy, which I know is man-made, but yeah, it's like I've all this love around me. So now I've been guided to put in the hearts for tranquility, inspiration as well. In the different colour of it, it's all about love. So I was immediately guided to go over and find this card, but it took me ages to find it because in fact this is the way it's up on the table where I do the, you know, where I pick off all the cards. So who needs my love and kindness? But what I noticed was like just so many of the cards, you know, are all about love and your heart. Like I see with my heart, that's, you know, what is my truth. And then I noticed this, I see the beauty in life. I respect Mother Earth and all I do. And is this when I started calling in the nature divas, I'm going to call them. That's what's coming into my head to call them. So how can I be of service? I always let my love shine. And I suppose that's what this tree is about. And then I'm a magnet for love. So it's like I am loved. And then, you know, how can I live my best life? I do things that make my heart sing. So it's just so amazing. Like, even with the magic cards, and like, that's the whole point. Where is it here? You know, our real magic is our love and how our love goes out into the world. So yeah, now I'm going to go and put the hearts in for motherhood. Yeah, this is evolving into something kind of special and I'm not sure where it's going. So this is the motherhood part all filled in. And initially I'm going, oh my God, that's a lot of love in my private life and personal life. But then I'm thinking, well, these two other areas here, the Heart of Ireland and tranquility, inspiration, well, they're like both my more my career and work life. So it kind of balances itself out. Yeah. So I'm just going to sit with this now. Now I've been guided to put in home. That sort of sits with the curves of the trunk. I suppose home is the foundation of everything. The other thing that's come in really strongly, I'm feeling I need to put a heart in there, a big red heart there, so that the love is going up through this tree. But I've also been given this really strong knowledge that money is love coming back to me. And I give out a lot of love. And so this disconnect I feel with money, and I think it's something really old in my psyche from, I don't know, lifetimes ago. But it's this really old feeling that you know, mostly when you start a project you see it grow, but money doesn't grow, only on paper in the bank, but it actually doesn't physically grow. And yet I'm also remembering that underneath my willow tree out there in the garden, which isn't very far away from where I'm standing, that Oliver was the one who told me to grow that willow tree. In fact, he told me to grow two, but I've kind of got a mound over there instead now. But yeah, he told me to put €1 in underneath it. There's €1 underneath that willow tree, under the roots, to grow the money. But somehow or other, this is all connected back to this tree here. But some money, and I'm feeling much more comfortable with it now. Money is love coming back to me. And now I'm also noticing really strongly the pattern on my curtains. It's all leaves and branches, and it's all in gold. Right, I'm going to draw in this heart now and see what I'm guided to do next. I'm just going to, tip my second container of markers. They're like sweet jars. Second container markers in there now, because I'm feeling a very specific colour, and yeah, even when I do affirmations and things, the colour has to be right because it has resonance. And I think this might be the red that I need to do the heart with, because I wasn't feeling a colour with the first bundle of markers, because obviously over time things have all got mixed in together, etc. So yeah, I'm going to pull the right colour here now. So the heart's drawn in, but it doesn't feel like the shape I thought it was going to be. Yeah. So this is what I've been guided to do, to put 2 further hearts inside the outer heart, and then to draw just that love emanating. So some love emanating up into each of the branches, but then also this love, I'm not sure whether it's going down into the home or it's coming from the home into my heart. Maybe it's going in both directions. But this is beginning to feel extremely powerful now. So I've been guided to actually colour in the central heart, and then it reminded me of this card here, which is, you know, the double message: love is everything and love is at the heart of everything. And yeah, I'm going to sit with this for a few more minutes now and see what comes in next. Guided now to grab this kind of, it's like an orangey rusty marker, and I've been given specific words to write down here. And this is an evolution of one of the sentences that goes into the daily affirmation that's used for the 321 focus. And so it's, I am truly ready on all levels to be all that I am. And again, the exclamation mark has a heart in it because that's the way I've been guided to do it. So yeah, going to sit and see what comes in next. So straight away, I'm been guided to pull out this blue marker here, and again, I know what I have to write down. So this is, you know, the instructions are amazing what's coming in here. I welcome fully and gratefully all I need, ... always in a little heart. And now I've just been guided to start, it's like the way that everything goes up through the tree. I've just been guided to put all these little hearts in, so I'm going to continue that row of hearts now. So now I have all the hearts going up along here, so that everything is going into my roots and coming up through me, so that I have everything that I need to do and to be all that I am, which is this big tree. So I've been guided to get the yellow marker now, and it's interesting because I was also guided to get this card, and the yellow matches what's in the star. But the way the wording is coming in to right here is slightly changed around from this. So my best is good enough always is what I've got to write down now. So again, very specific instructions as I'm doing this. So my best is with 2 underlines, 1 underline under the my, good enough, and then 3 underlines under the always. And then this time the exclamation mark is actually the star. Right, wonder what'll happen next. So I've been given another sentence to put in here, or another affirmation, and it's going to be in this purple colour here, and it's going in under home. And so I was told to write was it is time now, and then I started putting in these hearts, but it just doesn't feel completely balanced yet, so I've got to work out what else needs to go in here. I think a big heart needs to go in the O of home, but I'm just going to sit with it for a minute because there's some really powerful energy that I'm grounding in here into this page. Just added these 9 rays out of that heart in what looks like yellow, but it looks like yellow in the marker, but it actually writes like orange. And now we've been guided to draw in what is supposed to be this fire, and there's kind of 2 messages. Home is where the heart is, but home is where the hearth is, as in the fireplace, which is right over there. But also keep the home fires burning. So for as long as the love is burning in the home, then the love can go out into the rest of the world. And yeah, I suppose it's all about everything begins at home. The nurturing, and you can't be yourself without the love and the nurturing. And that's given me plenty to think about, actually, you know. No man or woman is an island either. So yeah, I think this is done for now. I feel I've got to hang it up somewhere, maybe over there on the wall. So I've been guided to put in the 2 hearts that beat as 1 here, and today's date and my initials. And now I'm going to take a yellow, where's the thing, a yellow that actually writes as yellow, and I'm going to draw a sunshine in here in the O of home, and then I think it's going to be finished and it's going on the wall. So my nice sunshine is in there in real yellow, and I'm really conscious now, going back to science class, doing the rainbow. Richard of York game battle in vain. So red is the or. So we've got the or, and then we've got the orange, O of. York is the yellow. G is the heart chakra, and it is gained. So there's loads of heart stuff up here and going out into the world. B is battle for blue. Don't really like battles, but blue is to remember blue. Indigo, I suppose, is really what this is here, which is our third eye in the middle of our foreheads. And then the violet, but I suppose if it's ultraviolet, it can't be seen, it's just shining. But because I'm not guided to do anything else with this, but this feels like it's complete. And I'm going to go and put it on the wall over there now in my prosperity corner, because actually the southeast is on the wall just above the lucky bamboo. Mission accomplished. That feels really, really good. And let me see if I bring this down low enough. You see the bamboo is almost feeding up directly in underneath it. Yeah, It's interesting. It's like putting feng shui together with the Pearlandra, with all my affirmations, with all my work. It's like combining, and that's what my feeling was this morning. I need to combine all these different energies, so that we all really start to work with everything that's available to us so that we can be all that we are. So, yeah, better get organized now, get something to eat, and get ready for my client because I haven't even started cleaning this room yet, but it'll all be perfect. And so, look, that's it for me for now. I don't think I'm going to be moving any more stones. I just need to manifest in whatever it is so that I can actually get this wonderful man to start doing the concrete, etc. Because he can take it from where it is right now, and he's got the expertise, and it feels right. And the boards that need to go down, the aero board is €55 a board, and I need 5 of those. So that's the 555, which is transformation numbers. But the 55 is always a sign from my dad. So I now feel that with this new tree that's over here beside me that I've drawn, yeah, I feel something has really, really changed. I'm really connecting everything together, and stepping into a more powerful space. So, look, if you're feeling like going and drawing a tree for yourself, go for it. Or if you're feeling like drawing something else, go and literally draw in what you need. And we need to all reconnect. That's what it's really all about. I think here, this is the card that's coming into my head. On the back of love is at the heart of everything, love is everything. I reconnect with my inner beauty, but we need to reconnect with all that is. So that's it for me for now, and I look forward to seeing you in another video again soon. Take care. Bye.